Hey everyone, welcome back to Savor the Moments with Tia and Friends. I am so excited to be out on this dreary day. I'm going to be meeting one of my new friends on the East End, Charlotte LaGuardia. She owns her own clinical nutrition practice called Thrive East. So today she's going to give me a little bit more insight about clean eating for the season, which we did with Chef Jay a little while ago, like maybe a couple days ago. Probably seen that episode. Hopefully you did. If not, tune in. And she's going to give us a little bit more about why is it important to support our local farm stands. So let's go find her and find out more. Hey Charlotte.
Hi Tia, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you so much for coming out on this dreary day, but I love dreary days. It's the perfect time to shop.
Absolutely. So have you been to the Green Thumb before?
I've never been here.
Okay, well,
I've never been here, so you're going to give me a tour.
This is by far my favorite farm stand. They have a ton of organic produce, a lot of their own, a lot that they bring in, lots of plants as well.
So what I love about your class at actually the library in Sag Harbor, you put everyone on the Rainbow Challenge in like week 3.
Yeah.
Or actually, no, week 2. Everyone was on the Rainbow Challenge. And I would love to share with the viewers, again, what we were saying, clean eating is it's a personal dietary decision on what you think clean is, but the Rainbow Challenge just elevates it. So Charlotte, you got to share what this
my gosh,
is.
yeah. So the Rainbow Challenge is one of my favorite things to do with both my students and clients. It's a challenge in which I urge people to eat one food from every color of the rainbow. Okay. So whether that's red strawberries or blue blueberries, you get them all in, and that's because every food has different types of phytonutrients and different types of antioxidants. And the more colors that you eat, the more nutrients that you get. So it's just a challenge to really elevate your diet and bring in more of those good things.
And I have to say, since doing the challenge, I felt a little bit more, I felt more energy. I will say that.
Good.
It's like, I always drink coffee. I'm not gonna lie about that, 1 cup a day. But even in the morning, I've been only drinking like a half a cup. And Lyle was like, aren't you gonna finish this? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Because I'm like, I'm up and I'm ready to rock and roll. And thanks to you and your class, I really, really did learn a lot from you. And I feel like this adventure today at Green Thumb, you get to share with everyone how they could do their own Rainbow Challenge.
Absolutely.
So let's take a peek at maybe one of the colors and all the colors.
Yeah, I want to cover all the colors for sure, but we can start with blue. So they have their organic blueberries over here, which are just gorgeous and they're so delicious. Okay, so one thing you'll notice about these blueberries is they're super, super flavorful. And that's because they're an organic variety, and you can see that their size is a little bit smaller. So that means the flavor and the nutrients are all packed really tight, and they're going to be very, very concentrated. So they're a great source of nutrients and antioxidants. There was just a study that came out too about how a cup of blueberries a week can increase your cognitive abilities. So it just helps brain function.
Wow.
Like, why wouldn't you want to add that to your
daily diet?
That's
right. Whether it could be in granola,
or you could put
cereal,
it in a smoothie.
Smoothie. Yeah, you're a smoothie girl.
I'm a big smoothie girl.
I already know. I was like, we could do smoothies. We could do smoothies.
We could do smoothies for sure. So these are Green Thumb's own snow peas and sugar snap peas, which are 2 of my favorite little snacks because they satisfy that need for a crunch. They also make great dipping tools.
Ooh,
you know, if you're trying to add more vegetables into your life, you have to eventually pull something out. So for me, it was tortilla chips. How do I still eat guac and not eat a tortilla chip? So I had to find other vehicles for guacamole, and that was, these peas came into my life, carrots, celery, all these different things, but it just gives you an opportunity for more dipping power.
But not only that, you can do this in stir fry.
Oh yes, you can definitely stir fry. You can put it on salads. You can just eat them, on their own. Yeah, raw.
I love it. I love it. So whether you want to cook it or eat it raw, you're able to savor it and be healthy at the same time.
Absolutely. And moving down the line, we have some Green Thumb strawberries, which are also packed with flavor, packed with the nutrients and antioxidants. This would be your red for the day if you chose to do the challenge. One thing I love about these local strawberries is if we look over here, there's this little guy. They're kind of funky looking, right? Because they're completely natural. They're not, affected by any sort of chemical or pesticide, or even they haven't been modified genetically either. So they're just in their raw natural form, which I absolutely love. You notice the colors of them too, they're a lot deeper in color. And that's a really good way to tell the level of antioxidants. So the darker a piece of produce is, whether it's fruit or a vegetable, the more antioxidants are going to be in it.
So if it's lighter, you want to stay away from it?
Well, not that you want to stay away from it. We still like that, you know, mixture of all the different colors, because the Rainbow Challenge does even include white and tan. Like that's in there. And everything has something different, but at the end of the day, those darker colors are going to have so much more to them.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I learned that in class. I was just testing you guys.
Yeah.
Next up.
Next up, we'll go around the corner here. Let's see, we have
avocado.
Oh my god, well, I love this.
That's still green.
This is, yeah, avocados are green. Avocados are one of my favorite foods because they're a really great source of fat, and anti-inflammatory fat, as well as they're a great source of fiber. I put them on everything personally. I put them in smoothies, I put them on top of salads, I put them with my dinner, whatever it is. I absolutely love them. I love that they've assembled them here with everything you need for tacos.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday, because today is Tuesday. Some tomatoes, some limes. These are actually really cool. These are garlic scapes.
I was going to ask you
yeah,
that.
So they're a little bit funky, but they taste like garlic. I actually like to make pesto out of this. I blend it up with some, you know, pine nuts.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll add arugula, things like that. But they're really cool. I love them, and you can add them to your tacos too.
That is something new. Yeah. So it's, say it one more time. It's
garlic scape.
Garlic scape. Okay. I need to take notes. All right. Next up, potatoes.
Okay. So
right? No.
Yes. This is another like great example.
Potatoes.
If you look at them here, you're gonna have a red potato. You're gonna have a white potato. There's even like these blue colors. So again, we want to eat all the different colors.
Yes.
And so this would be a great option over something like, you know, your regular like Yukon Gold or russet potato. Like these are going to give you more antioxidants. And so you would want to choose one of these because they're more antioxidants, because there's just more color to it.
Got it.
More color options. All right. And here we have some local tomatoes. These are, oh my gosh, it's like literally like eating candy. As a kid, like you couldn't get me away from these. Like I would just sit in a pile of them and eat them all. They're so good.
So did you grow up on a farm?
I did not grow up on a farm. I actually grew up down the road from here. So
nice.
I grew up coming to farms.
Okay.
My first job was at a farm stand. I worked at the Halsey Farm Stand, which is right down the road from here. And, you know, just always loved food. Always loved food.
And now I love about your journey is you're actually helping people find their healthy way within food, and they can still enjoy it.
Absolutely, yeah. I find that there's so much, you know, crazy information out there. So, you know, I want to just be a resource to help people figure out what works best for their bodies.
That's wonderful. Especially these tomatoes.
Especially
it works best for you, and it needs to be best for me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then we get orange. So I think we've covered so far blue, green, red.
A mixture. The tans.
Yeah, we had our tans. We had some more red and blues, and then now we have orange. Have some more red over here with some cherries, which I do love.
I love
a good cherry. Oh my
I love
God.
cherries.
Mm-hmm.
I love them because I love them. Just having it by itself is perfect. Funny thing is, I don't like them in pies.
Okay.
But I just love them by itself.
Yes.
Like I think pies for me is a little bit too sweet. I could do apple pie, but cherry pie for me is just like, it's like a sugar rush.
Yeah.
But an apple pie for me is not a sugar rush because I know in class we talked about certain apples.
Yes, yes. Certain apples are going to be lower in sugar, specifically the green apple.
Yes.
So depending on how you make your pie, what's going into
it.
It's
green.
Yes.
Because my last name's Green.
Love it.
Go green all the way.
I love it.
And a Jersey Blueberries.
Jersey Blueberries too. What I do love about here is if they're not producing it, they're going to get it from somewhere nearby. And that's what I truly love about this place, is that you know your food's going to be super fresh and super local.
So the tomatoes.
Yeah, these are local greenhouse tomatoes. I read that on the sign, but they are gorgeous. Something to know about tomatoes, you have to be really gentle with them because they bruise really easily.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people will come in and like start squeezing them to see like if they're ripe or not, but you can actually damage the tomatoes. So just like be gentle with them because you don't want the next person to get a bruised tomato. Again, tomatoes are going to be really high in antioxidants. They're really high in lycosine, which is a great antioxidant. Great for eye health, great for cardiovascular health. And then there are other varieties, which I love about tomatoes. So you have the regular red tomato, but then there are heirloom varieties that have those like striping and like different colors to them. Again, on that scale of nutrients and antioxidants, if there are more colors, there's going to be more antioxidants. So something to keep in mind if you do, tomato season rolls around, I think probably August is when they are really rich. You'll find all those heirloom varieties, and picking a darker variety or one that has more striping to it, again, is going to have much more antioxidant power.
And what I'm loving about everything you're telling me, Charlotte, is that you are just a wealth of knowledge. And I feel like Google or saying Alexa, no, and say Charlotte.
You can call me anytime. Glad to help.
Help me out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to Google, I'm not going to Alexa, I'm not going to do anything. It's going to be, hey, Charlotte, what do you think of this?
Absolutely. I do actually, a lot of the packages that I offer do include pretty much unlimited email and text access, and I have people call me from the grocery stores all the time, or FaceTime me from the grocery store and show me a box and be like, can I get this? It happens, and because it's hard. It's
yes,
hard out
it
there.
is hard.
Companies are trying to trick us in most cases, and
yes.
so we have to be really educated when it comes to purchasing food.
Yes.
Hi, this is Anastasios Mendes. I'm the owner of the Mendes Estates Extra Virgin Olive Oil. My grandfather started almost 75 years ago. He came to the United States and saw this opportunity to grow, and he has one of the first olive oil factories and flour in Greece, in Neapoli, Laconia. Neapoli, Laconia is the south part of Peloponnese. We're using Arthoilia. It's over 75 years old trees. It's a natural grow, and it's unblended, and we try to keep the same quality, the way we treat the trees and the olive oil for the taste. We are here in the United States, and we try to give a better quality for extra virgin olive oil. We're proud to be a Greek product.
This is perfect. I just picked this up earlier. Never had one. Perfect for scooping and hummus.
Perfect for scooping, yes. They make little boats. You can also, I've filled it before with I've made salmon salad or a chicken salad, and I've filled the little boats with it. It's delicious.
Instead of a cracker?
Instead of a cracker.
Substitution.
Substitutions. It's all about fitting as many vegetables in as possible. At the end of the day, that's really what it is.
Yes, yes.
How do we eat more plants?
How do we eat more plants? So you could
yeah, absolutely.
let's see what's happening.
This is my favorite part of the store. They have a great dry food section over here. So if you forgot something or you need something for a recipe, you don't have to go to an extra spot. And then let's see, where do I even want to start? Well, let's go over here. So we have carrots. I love adding carrots to a lot of different things. Specifically stir fry, they add just a great pop of color. Again, it's another color. So we're looking at orange now. We saw orange tomatoes.
Yes.
But this is another great way to get the color orange. Tan, we talked about white and tan, and this is perfect that we have ginger and garlic right next to each other. So ginger and garlic are both incredibly anti-inflammatory, but ginger specifically is amazing for lowering inflammation in the body.
Okay.
And I love it as a tea, so you can just cut it up into little bits, simmer in some water, and then you have a tea. Or you can buy regular tea bags.
Of course,
too, if that's
but this would be
accessible.
good because you're getting the true
fresh.
root.
Yeah, when you have the fresh version, it's always going to be better. I'll throw it into a smoothie. You can throw it also into a stir fry.
Yes, I do like ginger in my stir fry.
Ginger in a stir fry. Actually, and recently I've been throwing it into my cauliflower rice. So when I'm making my cauliflower rice, I'll put a little ginger in it, and it just adds that extra layer of flavor.
Do you have that recipe on your site?
I can put it up there for you.
You can put it up there. You see that? I keep saying her site. So thriveeast.com is where you can find Charlotte, and she has a great blog. She writes for several publications out here. One of them is...
Let's see, I've written recently for The Purist. Right now I'm working on a beach magazine article. So yeah, I'll be around for sure.
Yeah, so you can see her, read about her, watch her here, and even on her own website.
Yes, you can check out the blog.
I just had to put that out there.
I appreciate it.
Okay, back to the garlic.
Garlic, again, is a really, really great anti-inflammatory tool. It's also high in it has antiviral, antibacterial properties, so it's just really great for keeping your body on track. One great tip about garlic is if you're chopping it for a recipe, let it sit for about 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, the antioxidant value is going to double.
Just like breathing like wine. Like let the wine breathe.
Exactly.
Now let's let the garlic breathe.
Let the garlic breathe a little bit so you get a lot more nutritional value to it.
I like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not only if we're doing it that way or having it raw, because we cook we use garlic in our cooking every day.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that was like a part of the I was like, you know what, I got garlic handled. Now ginger, only when I don't feel well.
Okay.
You do ginger
Yeah,
tea.
it does definitely help with nausea.
Yes, but also, I mean, with sushi, I love sushi, and I usually have ginger, so I usually ask them to add the ginger.
Good.
Just so I can be good about that. And shallots. I cook with shallots every day.
So good.
Every day. Instead of an onion, no offense to onions, but
It's a little milder.
yeah, but shallots and garlic, I just love to do both.
Good.
So
Yeah.
tell me the benefits of a shallot prior to.
Shallots again are going to have just those properties of an onion as well because they're in the same family. It's a sulfur-rich vegetable, so it's going to be really helpful in detoxification.
Okay.
So helping pull any sort of chemical or toxin out of the body.
It's good to know.
Yeah, it's also a great, both onions and shallots are a great source of prebiotic fiber. So we talked about in class our microbiome and how the health of our microbiome is really the health of our body. And so we have to feed those bacteria that live in the gut, and they feed off of what are called prebiotics.
Yes.
And prebiotics can be found in most vegetables. It's a type of fiber, and onions and shallots, great source. As we walk past, I just have to point out, this is like my favorite brand of gluten-free pasta.
Okay.
It's just made straight from brown rice. There's no like added fillers or anything like that. It's just clean, easy to go.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Because we do pasta once a week.
Oh,
so it'd be really good to just like dive into this. I can see what you're doing
it's a really
here.
great option.
Yes.
I know we haven't hit them yet, but there's a bunch of there's a bunch of zucchini over there, and I am in love with zucchini noodles. Like, so that's another great option to swap out a pasta for. Yeah, so that's a great option. Again, we were talking about how do you get more vegetables into your diet.
Yes.
Zucchini noodles. So you're taking the pasta out and you're putting a vegetable in.
It's even better.
That's it.
And a lot of restaurants are doing that now, which is great.
Yeah. I was over at Bistro Ete right down the road for dinner the other night, and he had zoodles on the menu.
That's awesome.
It was fantastic.
That's awesome.
I was so happy because I haven't really seen that out and about. So
Chef Nick with Hampton's Meal Prep, he does his own too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's good to know too.
Gotta do that connection. Yeah, add him to the list. Add him to the list.
For sure.
Prepping it, send it over to people's homes. It's just, it's perfect.
Well, I find that a lot of people really like that.
Yes. Already cooked.
Yeah.
Already sourced. Yeah. And I feel like you and him could make some magic out here, even more. Make some magic.
Let's do it.
So these are olive oils.
Yeah.
I know we talked about in class, like what to cook with, what not to cook with.
Yeah, we did talk about cooking oils a little bit. So olive oil is one of those oils that I like to keep cold in that room temperature, not heated.
Yes.
The reason why is when olive oil gets too hot, the actual fat molecules start to break, and then they become rancid and not actually good for our bodies.
Okay.
So again, clean eating is lowering that exposure to toxins and free radicals.
Got it.
And so if you're going to heat an olive oil to too high of a temperature, it's going to become one of those free radicals.
Got it.
So I prefer to cook with something like an avocado oil or coconut oil or even ghee, which is clarified butter. So that it's not going to have any lactose in it. It's going to have that butter taste. It's a really, really great option.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna we cook with, I told you that butter, Keegan's butter, grass-fed.
Oh yes.
We do that, and we also cook with another. Loud is the cooking. There's another oil that we use, but avocado oil is really good.
Yes, I love
ghee,
it.
avocado with ghee is good, but we do not do coconut oil.
That's okay.
I'm not a coconut lover. He is. I'm not.
All right.
It just is like, it's okay.
Yeah. You have to try it with eggs.
You see? I knew she was going to do that.
Yep.
Try it with eggs.
Try it with eggs.
Why
So
don't you make it one time and I won't say anything?
Okay, all right. She'll come over and we'll make eggs, and I'll tell you all, and you'll just see. It's a perfect combination of like salty and sweet.
Okay. I trust you, Charlotte. I trust you.
I love it so much.
So from the oils to from the rice and right behind.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I love cauliflower.
Is, like, my favorite part
I
of
could
this
tell that's
store.
cauliflower.
Yes.
See, my eyes,
Yeah,
my
your
eyes know it.
So yeah, cauliflower is
Fennel.
amazing. Fennel. I just made a dish the other night. It was like with fennel and like sweet Italian sausage, and it's just so good. It's like such a great fresh addition to any sort of meal. And then cauliflower too is like the most versatile vegetable out there.
Yes.
You can make rice with it, you can make pizza crust with it, you can put it in soup, you can turn it into like mashed potato substitute.
Yes.
So it's just like, it's a really great mixer, I guess. You can like mix it into anything.
I do buffalo.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Cauliflower bites.
That's amazing.
With honey.
I love that. I love, it's so good. And then what did I do the other day? Oh, smoothies. I put it in my smoothies now. It
Really?
blends in so easily. You don't.
I
taste
have
the
to check
cauliflower.
that out.
It's
I have to
amazing.
check that out.
It's amazing. And the best part about cauliflower is, again, it's a really great detoxifier. So it's going to help our liver move toxins out of the body. And again, that's all about clean eating. We want to reduce that toxic load.
And what I love, Charlotte, every time you're talking about food, you are glowing away.
It is my everything.
Yes, you're so passionate about it, and I love that. I love that, and I'm loving that everything that you're talking about. It's very purposeful, and you want to help your clients. You want to help the community in so many ways to living healthy in their own way.
Right.
In their own way. And that's one thing I admire you about, because you're saying, you know what, it doesn't work for you, it works for someone else. It doesn't mean you have to do that.
Right.
And I love that about you.
Because we live in a confusing time. There are probably, millions of diet books on the market, and
Yes.
everyone is saying something different.
Yes.
And it might have worked for one or two people, or probably more than that if it got
Yes,
published.
of course.
But it might not work for you, and that doesn't mean you're a failure anyway, or you didn't stick to the diet well enough, or your willpower isn't strong enough. It doesn't mean that. It just means we have to find what works for you.
I love that. So what?
All right. Oh my God! And this.
I know. I see your eyes.
Oh my God! Herbs are just a way to make your food taste that much better. So they have their own nutritive benefits to them, antioxidants, they have minerals, but they have flavor too. And my hardest thing sometimes with people getting them to eat more vegetables is they say there's not enough flavor, because honestly, in the processed food world, we're eating kind of fake flavors. So our brain's been trained to be super activated from these mechanical flavors.
Yes.
And how do we kind of retrain our brain to love what's actually natural? We add herbs.
So Charlotte, thank you so much for savoring the way with us today here at Green Thumb, and giving me my first farm stand peek at Green Thumb, and just having that rainbow challenge and just learning more about it. And the viewers, I really hope you guys are able to savor every moment with Charlotte. And the day's not over yet, because I'm excited we get to go to her office to see where she actually makes that magic happen with her clients. So thank you for inviting us here to Green Thumb.
Thank you for coming.
You guys, if you ever come out to the East End, make sure you visit Green Thumb.
Thank you, Tia.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Hi, Tia.
Hi.
Come on in.
I
How
love
are
it
you?
here. Just the drive here is just perfect.
Oh, good.
You're
we're
super
right up the road.
close.
Super close.
Oh my goodness.
close.
That's
Yeah,
just
but let's
wonderful.
keep the rain out.
Yeah, let's keep the rain out, because I think a drop or two.
Oh my gosh.
But it's okay.
It's okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
welcome. You made it.
You have such good energy in
this
here.
is my office.
I'm smelling
Lavender.
lavender. Thank you so much for inviting me into your space and just being here. And I smell lavender.
Yes, you're right. I have my little diffuser going with lavender essential oils. Just nice and relaxing. It kind of sets the tone.
And this is setting the tone too.
It's good, right?
Yes.
A little bit hot, so just
I'll savor it
savor it. Yes, exactly.
as I blow into it.
It's nice.
Yeah, so Haskell Seafood, which that's a place where we met. Not there per se, but you're watching one of the many episodes.
Right. I know, and that's where I first was introduced to the show too.
Yeah.
That was such a fun night.
That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. And a little birdie told me that your boyfriend's a fisherman.
Yes, yeah. Well, that
Okay,
was what
okay.
got us to the event. I read the description online, and it talked about surf casting and East End waterways. So I was like, that's right up his alley. I'll get him to come out.
Good.
And we went, and it was fantastic to learn more about Haskell's and his whole journey from childhood until now. It was a great episode.
And Dock to Dish.
Dock to Dish,
With them, what they're
yes.
doing, the Peconic, water quality, Happy Oyster.
Yes.
There's so much going on in the East End that I feel that people that live here, they know about it, but people that's visiting here, they should know about it, because you're going into the waters. Look up and see the water quality.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
See what's going on before you hit the beach. I'm not trying to be funny, but I've been monitoring. I'm like, should I go to the beach today?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah. And even your drinking water.
Yes.
Too, you can monitor that as well.
I know you talked about relationships. I know you talked about the places that you live in,
Right.
your car, your bathroom,
Yeah.
and talking about cleaning products.
Absolutely, yeah. So there's a lot of harsh chemicals out there. There are harsh chemicals that find their way into our cleaning products, into our personal care products like makeup, things that we put on our eyeballs have chemicals in them.
Yes.
And so personally, I I moved towards what's called clean beauty.
Yes.
So beauty products that don't have, artificial dyes, preservatives, things like sulfates and, phthalates and all of those different chemicals. The reason why is they get into our body and they actually can act like fake hormones. And as women, that's really hard because we have a very complex hormonal system.
Yes, we do.
And you throw some other things in there,
it messes it all up.
And I would really like to avoid that. And so a part of the class is really just like letting other women and letting other people know about these chemicals, because it's really easy to get in the mindset of if it's on the shelf, it's safe. But at the end of the day, it's not.
No.
And so you have to be knowledgeable about what you're purchasing and know its effect on your body.
Like, what's your shelf life? That's the way I look at things. Like, you taught me that with food, but I always look at that, like, even with skincare, like, what's the shelf life on this? Okay, if it's only 2 months, okay, I'm gonna grab it because it means it's fresh.
Right.
And a lot of the skincare products I use is super fresh. It's farm to face.
I love that.
I know who it is, where it's coming from, how they're making it, and it's perfect. And I could tell the balancing act in my face when I use like other products, skincare products, and I use the one I use now. It's like, wow, like I can easily tell the balance radiating my face, and I don't have to use a lot of makeup.
Right.
And that's the best part of clean beauty, is if it's like the right one. I mean, if you want from time to time, you want your hands out a little glow here and there.
Yes, yeah.
You can do natural glow, but if you just want to make it happen, it's okay.
Right.
But on a daily basis,
it's a lot.
Just walk out and be clean and embrace your own beauty.
Absolutely, and that's like a huge underlining component of it. It's embracing your own beauty.
And you're teaching that with your clients every day.
Oh yeah.
Because beauty is not just here.
Oh yeah.
It's your whole body.
Whole body. It's inside too.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you. Like, it's just, you're thriving, and you're in your late 20s and you're doing so much, and that's empowering. So cheers to you.
Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So until next time, everyone, you can savor your moment with Charlotte by visiting her website, thriveeast.com. Check out her blogs. If you live in Sag Harbor or near there, the East End, definitely does classes at the library. You may see me there.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I think we'll be running again in the fall.
Yes.
And other libraries as well too.
Sorry about that. Yes.
Yes. And yeah. So just keep an eye out on the website. There'll be announcements.
Yeah. So how can everyone find you? You have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah. So right now I'm on Instagram, and you can find me at Thrive East Nutrition.
Awesome. So Thrive East, everyone. So if you feel like you want to have a healthier lifestyle, please reach out to Charlotte. Like, she's wonderful. Everything's online, her services, all of that jazz. And you'll see her sailing into summer with us this summer. She'll be diving into several more things with us.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yes, it's so good.
Thank you.
Until next time, everyone, hope you savor away with Charlotte at Thrive East, or just savor with us at Savor the Moments with Tia and friends, and check us out on savortv.com. And if you're watching us on LTV, we love LTV. Love it. Till next time, everyone.